Hey guys, Colbert here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, in this one, we're going to talk about the new champion that will be released with the Fragment summon that launches this Thursday. We'll have more information, of course, on Thursday with the in-game news. But as well, we'll talk about the patch confirmation of champion space and artifact space expansion, as well as some gem giveaways for you guys. So guys, first thing first, we have confirmation by Plarium that the plan is to release both the patch and the new Fragment summon together, but it might not be the case. So nothing is confirmed until it actually comes out of Plarium through a release in their news section and announcements. So check out their Discord and my Discord as well. There's information about that there. So the artifact storage expansion will be going all the way to 1000. That's a pretty good upgrade, at least for people like me who have a ton of items so far, and the expansion will be basically free. It will be immediate to 1000, so I will have an additional 300 storage, for example, on my account available, and the same thing with you guys. But the champion storage is going to be different, guys. It's going to be 100 additional slots, and those 100 additional slots will be you'll be required to unlock them with either using silver or gems, and I'm guessing it's going to be extremely expensive. If we just think about how much you need for the last 100 of the champion vault, which was I think about 60 to 70 million silver, if I remember correctly, I should expect it to be the same or even more for additional 100 slots. So if you don't have that silver, guys, you can start farming for that silver, because it's definitely going to be needed if you really need that champion space. So for sure, do not start spending your silver in upgrading items that you might not need, and if you need that champion storage way more than that. So that's it, guys. Hopefully they'll introduce some more storage in the future so we don't have these limits, so we can just keep on storing all champions and rares and everything that I used to have. I used to have all the rares, but now not anymore. So guys, the next part is all about the 540 gems to 5 lucky viewers. The way that I'm giving out these gems, guys, is to anybody who downloads the game World War II from the description down below, and also levels up their account to level 3. Once you do that, guys, take a screenshot and post that on my Discord server in the World War II channel. There's a specific channel there for giveaways. Post your screenshot in there along with your raid profile ID number right here, this one, so that I know who can be eligible to win those 540 gems. We're going to have 5 winners picked out randomly out of all those who are eligible. Guys, World War II is a game that I've been playing for the past 2 months, and I have my own club in there called the Cold Brew Crew. And if you actually join there as well and participate and finish in the top 3, you'll also gain 1000 diamonds just for being in the top 3 and just pushing every single month. They've just released their new hero update, and it's pretty good. You have to check it out. It's a brand new game, and you can also have a chance to win those 540 gems. And finally, guys, the new Fragment summon is going to be an Orc's legendary defense-based champion in the Spirit Affinity. Here he is. It's going to be this guy. He looks pretty cool. He's going to be an Orc. I was surprised for him to be an Orc. I would much rather have an Ogren Tribes champion. They definitely need more help than anything else. I think the Orcs are fine so far. So if we look on the Faction Wars page, on the faction page for Orcs, I do think that they have a ton of champions that are helpful, like Rask, Sandlashed, Seer especially. There's Ultimate Galek, there's Zergala. There's so many champions in there that make the runs extremely fast, at least for me, in the Orcs category. But the Ogren Tribes definitely have a bit of misbalance there in terms of how fast they can clear that faction wars and how easy they can clear it. Definitely Grush helps, but yeah, the Orcs didn't really need a Fragment summon, but that's what Plarium is releasing. So let's check out this champion. Let's check out his skills. So his A1 is going to be an attacks 1 enemy, has a 20% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs by 1 turn. It's a pretty good attack. I wonder if this is going to increase to 30 or 40% with books. We'll have to see when he's actually released on Thursday. On a single attack, I don't really like it. I'd rather have this if it was like a triple attack. So it would be like Razen's A1, which he removes buffs. It would work kind of the same way. So yeah, we'll see how this upgrades once we book him out and we see his full info on Thursday. Next up is his A2 Fearless Charge. Places 60% increased defense buff on all allies for 3 turns, pretty good. Then attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. That's amazing for a 75% chance. I'm guessing this will go all the way to 100% chance, and also the cooldown will be decreased by 1 turn. So has a 75% chance of placing a stun debuff for 2 turns instead of if the target is under 2 or more buffs. Pretty good in all situations, especially that Doom Tower where the enemies hit hard and you need to have them stunned for 1 or 2 turns. It's a pretty good skill. I do like the way that it's structured. It's a pretty good increased defense as well for the clan boss situation, as long as that cooldown drops to 3 with some books. If not, you'll have to do like a 4-3 setup for him. But still, I do like his overall kit so far in terms of both use in dungeons as well as clan boss situations. And then we look at his A3, attacks all enemies, 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. AoE provoke, always good. It's a 50% chance. I would rather have this a bit higher since he's a legendary champion. Can also be acquired through events. Maybe if this was higher, would have been better, but still. Okay, let's see once we have him booked on Thursday, what his potential is going to be there. So also plays a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns if Iron Brago is under an increased defense buff. So this guy, Iron Brago, is going to be buffing himself, I guess, on auto and then doing his A3, unless you've got a champion that also buffs first, and then Iron Brago can use his A3 instead and also apply that decreased attack debuff. It's a 2-turn duration, so you can't really rely on it on a 4-turn cooldown. Might be that this cooldown decreases to 3 turns. Still, I do like this in dungeon situations. On the clan boss, that decreased attack is just going to be good if you also have another decreased attack champion that does it on their A1. So you can't really depend on Iron Brago being your decreased attack champion. But still, I do like his kit so far. For a legendary, it's going to be very helpful for new players who need a tank to carry them through dungeons. And then finally, his passive increases the defense of all allies by 10% of this champion's defense. I do love this because we have confirmation that this works with defense auras as well. So if you're getting like a 30% increased defense from an aura, this will also add to that benefit because this guy is a legendary defense champion. We don't know his base stats just yet, but if those base stats are quite high, he'll also be giving that way back to everyone in your team. So champions like a Frozen Banshee or a Cold Brawler who have a very low defense as a base will actually be really helped out by this guy right here. I definitely love this champion for new players, and I hope I can get him for my free-to-play account. I also have a free-to-play account, guys. And then, yeah, this is it. I really like this champion as a fragment summon. I think he's going to be very helpful. And guys, as a final thing, I'll be opening up a clan on my free-to-play account. So if you guys are interested in joining, I'll be posting another video today just showing up the clan for you guys. So guys, what do you think of this patch that's coming up and also this new fragment summon? Leave it down in the comments below. Leave a like, of course, if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. Thank you so much if you are subscribed. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.